Give me 1 second, I'm chewing.
You should make it a rainy game, honestly. Oh.
And welcome to this Sunday night football matchup between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Philadelphia Eagles. Heading into this game, the Raiders are standing at a solid, not so solid 0-2, whereas the Philadelphia Eagles are, as I scroll my mouse, undefeated currently at 2-0. But can they continue that? Can they continue that win streak and extend it to 3-0? We will see as we get ready for kickoff. And here we have a snowy game here. It's lucky for us. We're nice and cozy in the booth where it's nice and warm. Stopped at about the 25-yard line, and the Raiders offense will come out, led by quarterback Roger Goodell.
Raiders are coming off of a 52-10 loss. Even the Jaguars planning to play good.
As Goodell lines up in the shotgun, looking to pass in the first play of the game, immediately goes to the outside on his check down, and he's going to get the completion for 4 yards, bringing up 2nd and 6. That was Lucas Hampton, the tight end, former Jaguar, with the reception.
This will be the Raiders' first game without Spork as their head coach, after he just got fired. How it is Mr.
I don't believe he got fired. I believe he retired.
He did get fired, I think.
We'll confirm that in a second as Goodell throws it out of bounds. Not much there. He did get fired, yes.
And 6.
But it's going to be incomplete and bring up 4th and 6, and out comes the punting unit for the Las Vegas Raiders. And the punt is up, it's away, and it's going to be fielded at about the 30-yard line, and he's going to get dragged down at about the 36-yard line. And here you can see quarterback Joe Carter, who's been having an incredible season so far, as he's led his Eagles team to 2-0 to start the season. Currently tied for #1 seed in the NFC.
Let's see what the Eagles can do here on offense.
And Carter's looking to pass. He goes over the middle, finds his tight end, and he's not going to get the first down there, but it's a great effort there. He's going to get a 6-yard pickup. That was tight end, Deshaun Smith. with the reception.
That was a good read by Carter right there. Looking just to get the easy first down and not lose anything big.
As they shift the wide receiver in motion. Carter looking for the out route. And he's gonna get the first down. Looking to Zane Augustus. And the chemistry between these two guys, just coming from last year, and it just keeps going into this season.
Zane Augustus was just wide open there.
Yes, he was. He was able to get enough separation from the DB and turn it into a first down as he hands it off to his running back. And he is not going to get the first down with Hancock getting a 40-yard carry and being tackled by John Smith. By Joseph Smith, my correction. And they're going to hand it off again to the running back, and he's going to drag a few with him and get the first down, it appears. And no, they're going to mark him just short, 3rd and inches.
Right there, he looked like a QB or a running back from a less important league than ours. You know what I mean?
And they're going to line up in shotgun here with only needing inches. Pass play. And they're going to get the completion, and that's going to be a first down, but I think Carter may have just missed a read there. I mean, he went to his first read as he should have, but the outside receiver may have been wide open for a touchdown. If they showed a replay...
Carter is in the zone right now.
Looking at the replay, the outside receiver just wait a little longer, and that may have been a streak touchdown. But it's still a completion, still a first down, and this drive will just keep going. Or looking to pass, takes the easy middle comeback, and it's going to be about a 5-yard pickup or so, 7-yard pickup, and it's going to bring up 2nd and 3 as he targets Jones on the reception. Isaiah Jones with the reception. As Carter's lining up under center, hands it off to his running back, and he's gonna pile his way through for the first down. Hancock with the first down. And this player is not in our database, so I'm just going to assume his first name is Elijah. Elijah Hancock with the first down carry.
His first name starts with a C.
That sure as hell looked like an E on my screen.
I think you're just blind.
Perhaps. As we hand it off to the running back again, and Hancock's got a big hole, and he's going to get a 12-yard carry or so, but oh... massive injury. They have just... Deshaun Smith, their starting tight end, just went down with an injury.
That is a big blow for the Eagles. And he is going on the bed.
Looks like it might be a right quad injury. They're going to situate that, and their backup tight end will come into the game. And I'm now being told by our crew in the booth that the starting running back for the Eagles is Eno Hancock, not Elijah, Eno. As Carter is going to hand it off to Eno here, giant hole, and he's going to get into the end zone.
What a play call right there. He was destined to get in that drive. They were just feeding him the ball, hoping he could do something big.
Just incredible blocking there by that Eagles offensive line. He could have chose any direction and that was a touchdown. I mean, you can see here, the snow, it's so hard to keep your footing, and the Raiders just could not stay with it, and that's Dio Brando who tripped on the play, and to the Eagles' benefit, that gets them the first score of the game. and gives them a lead of 7-0, pending this PAT, which is good.
Eagles take an 0-7 lead. Fly.
As they get ready for this kickoff, and we'll see if Goodell and the Raiders offense is going to be able to match what Joe Carter just did.
Raiders is trying to make some magic happen here.
As the return man is going to come out from the end zone, drag a few with them, and he's going to be brought down at just about the 20. He's going to be brought down at just about the 22-yard line.
The person you want to look for in Vegas' offense is Daddy Renfro. He is their best receiver by far.
I mean, I cannot disagree with that there. Daddy Renfro had an incredible season 1, and he's just been piling, doing amazing so far the first 2 games of the season. As Goodell's going to line up in shotgun, hand it off to his running back, Sean Daichi, and he's going to drag a defensive tackle with him for a pickup of 7, and that was not Daichi, that was John Davian Dingledale III with the carry.
What a name. Hey, when did the Raiders get Daichi?
And they're going to not hand it off, play action, rolling to his right, and he is going to slide with the first down. 9-yard carry from Roger Goodell.
That is Goodell's dual threat ability right there. He had all the time in the pocket, but he decided to take it with his legs.
And you can see here, he just rolls to his right, and he does that the second he realizes that the play is broken. Everybody's covered, no one's ever going to get open, and the only option at that point is taking off. And they didn't spy him, so every single time that's going to be a 10-yard pickup.
It reminds me of Tom Brady from last year, minus the fumbling.
Goodell looking to throw over the middle, and that should have been intercepted. Middle linebacker right in his sights. But luckily for him, it's going to be dropped, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and 10.
If the Raiders want to win this game, they're going to have to utilize the running ability of Goodell.
And Goodell is going to take the inside slant, not get the first down, but it's going to bring up about 3rd and short with Nikhil Sunde making the reception. And we are now being told on the sideline, from a direct quote from Daddy Renfro himself, that he has been asked, "What y'all on about?" So we will make that apology. He has not been great the first 2 games, as running back is going to get a massive hole up the middle, and Dingledale is going to get a great 10-yard carry on the play. I mean, there's not much more you can do. There's not much more you can do there as a running back. Just giant hole, and is able to just cut left, get a few extra, and get the first down. And Goodell's looking to pass here, rolling to his right, panicking, and he's going to be taken down.
Hungus gets him with the sack.
I mean, this is just a start in the making here. You can just see Teddy Chungus just going with that right hand and just saying, "Get down here." He barely... Bro barely touched him, and he just wanted him to sit down.
You can just see the frustration in the Raiders players on the sideline.
High snap. Goodell taking the check down, and it's going to go to his running back and get about 5 yards or so on the reception. Brings up 3rd and 11, going to Dingledale again with his first catch of the game.
They're really looking to get Dingledale in this game.
And we're in a 5-wide formation here. As Goodell is going to throw quickly over the middle, and is he going to he's going to get to the end zone.
What was that?
Lucas Hampton is able to just outrun the entire defense, and this Raiders offense ties the game, or soon to tie the game.
That is very surprising after what we saw last week.
Just goes over the middle, and the best tight end from season 1 gets in the end zone, outrunning 4 defenders there in coverage.
The kicker on for the extra point.
Yeah.
And the kick is up, and that'll make it a tie game, everybody.
Raiders aren't going down without a fight.
Raiders go 5 wide and see Hampton in the middle, and he's able to just outrun everybody. And now we will see how the Eagles can respond to that as we await the kickoff. And the snow is continuing to go down here as the kickoff is up on its way, and the return will take this out of the end zone, but be stopped at about the 23-yard line. May have been better if he just took the kneel there. And out will come Joe Carter for his second drive of the game. And Joe Carter throws quickly, takes the inside slant, and he's not going to get the first down, but he's going to get 6 yards, with Isaiah Jones making his second reception of the game.
That is a new pickup for the Raiders, I believe, right?
I believe so. The former Ram himself.
But he is also a former Dolphin, I believe, right?
I cannot confirm that information at this time.
There's been a bunch of crazy trades that happened this offseason. It's kind of hard to keep track.
Oh my, Joe Carter throws on the run with perfect accuracy on that comeback, and he is 6 for 6 to start the game now, targeting Zane Augustus with his second catch of the game. That's Tupac Shakur with the tackle. And now here we have Carter lining up under center, does not hand it off, dropping back deep, and he's going to get taken down. He did not throw it away, and Marcus Rush gets his first sack of the game.
Tackle back at the 35-yard line.
Carter just had nowhere to run there.
And now he's gonna have to make up those yards he just lost in the play as this brings up 2nd and 18. And not much can be gained there from Eno Hancock as it brings up 3rd and 15.
Raiders defense looking strong right here.
Definitely is. It's standing up a lot better than I expected to from coming from an 0-2 team. As he's going to be under pressure. Carter under pressure, and he throws his first incompletion of the game, and luckily does not take another sack.
Raiders force a 3-and-out on the Eagles. Surprising.
This may just be a hot Raiders team now, as they're going to get the ball back and have a chance to take the lead on the 2-0 Eagles.
And ironically, they're starting to play better since they have a new head coach.
Maybe Spork was the problem all this time, as return man is going to be brought down at the 25-yard line. Human with his third return of the game.
Wait, what was that name you just said?
Human? Human? Correct me if I'm wrong. Hyoman. My apologies.
This Raiders offense can do here. They're looking to be red hot. Yes.
And Goodell's going to hand off to his running back, and he is not going to get the first down. 9-yard carry there for Dingledale the third. 8-yard carry. 8-yard carry, and going to bring up second down for this Raiders team looking to extend their lead. Not even extend their lead, but to take a lead.
Let's see what the Raiders can cook up here right now. Edging the two-minute mark left in the first quarter.
And they hand it off to John Davian.
Sunday is hurt.
They handed it off to John Davian. He was able to take a few with him for the first down. But yeah, unfortunately, tough loss for this Raiders team. Nikel Sunday is injured, and you can just see that sideline is just, he is not happy on the sideline that he has to come out for a play. Well, out comes his replacement, and we'll have to see if they can fit his spot well.
You are indeed right.
And John Davian's not going to get much here. Play stopped short.
The Eagles D-line got massively better over this offseason, and they are the first team, I believe, to reach 90 overall. Correct me if I'm wrong.
I believe you are right. As 2nd and 7, they're lined up in 5 wide again. This is how Lucas Hampton scored last drive. But no one's open here. He's going to roll to his right, and he's going to get the first down himself.
Roger Goodell using his legs to get the first down there. I like it.
And that's the awareness you want to see out of your franchise quarterback. Just nobody open. Don't force it into something that's not there. Just roll to your right. Unfortunate missed sack there by the Eagles lineman, but he's able to get the first down. And the Raiders going to do a jet screen, and it's not going to get much of anything. They have lost yards there. 2nd and 9. So they try to go to.
It's not the right idea.
They try to run a jet sweep with their tight end Lucas Hampton, and instead just lost yards.
Doesn't Lucas Hampton have the touchdown so far for them?
Yes, he scored earlier in this drive, and now we'll see if they let the quarter run out, and they don't. He's going to dance around the pocket, and it was a horrible decision. They should have just waited until the second quarter and got themselves right. But instead he dances around the pocket and gets taken down for a sack.
You do not want to try to run around on the Eagles front line or front seven. It is just insane. By far the best in the league.
And that was Draco Savage there with the sack. The superstar in the making defensive end.
Eagles were big on him, and they were really hoping that he would follow them, and we just let the Eagles get him.
I don't know who we is, but they But Goodell takes the slant, and he's able to get a solid gain, but it's not going to be enough for the first down, and out will likely come the field goal unit.
I mean all the coaches.
Just an incredible effort there by the Eagles linebacker to take him down before the first down marker. And they are not in field goal range. They're going to punt this away to the Eagles offense. And it will be a touchback, and out will come Joe Carter's Eagles team.
Hancock having a pretty good game so far. 8 rushes for 42 yards and a touchdown.
And the snow is still coming down heavily here in Philadelphia at Lincoln Financial Field as Joe Carter is looking to pass all day in the pocket, and he's going to take the out route to the quick out route to definitely a player. It was definitely to a player. It was to Deshaun Smith. Good to see him back out there after the injury. After the injury we saw earlier in the first quarter. And he's going to throw quickly again, and it's going to be intercepted, and this is going to be a pick six.
Wow, what a play by White.
Not even an awful pass. That's just incredible reading from White there.
Joe Carter does not do that often.
I don't even blame Carter on that. That's just incredible defense. I mean, he's clearly there, obviously, but I don't blame him. That's incredible by Dexter White. He bit on that so perfectly, and the Raiders have a lead here.
Here's we have just still lost our color commentator, so I'll fill in for the meantime.
And he is back. So I guess he will not fill in the meantime as we prepare for the PAT.
Yes, my computer was lagging super hard, so I had to turn my phone.
It's up, and the Raiders are able to take a 14-7 lead after Joe Carter makes a very tough throw to Dexter White, who bit on the route so perfectly.
That was just a great defensive play right there by Dexter.
And the Eagles will take a knee here, and out will come Joe Carter to see if he can redeem himself after that gutsy throw that turned into the pick six. It would appear that my broadcasting partner is currently experiencing technical difficulties as Flowers is going to take down Carter. Oh, just back-to-back great defensive plays here by this Raiders team.
has just been going on this entire season, just technical issues. But besides that, beautiful sets coming off the edge and just robbing Carter there.
Eric Flowers saw the opportunity and just brought him down immediately. Loss of 10 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 10, getting closer and closer to their own end zone. And they throw quickly to Zane Augustus. He's going to gain a few, but the wide receiver screen does not pay off there. Very interesting play call there, as the blocking just never really formed and could only gain 4 yards in the play. That's usually what you'd see on a 3rd and short, as Carter's going to take the middle and he's not going to get the first down, not at all. Brings up 4th and 11, and out will come this punting unit. And this Raiders team is just feasting right now.
It's definitely not been going well for the Eagles so far. It's actually shocking because we were expecting a complete slaughter of Raiders.
I mean, currently it's mostly just play calling and offensive line issues. You can see, I mean, the right tackle there it was a missed hold call, but he has to hold just to give Carter enough time to make that throw.
But even still, it has not been looking pretty for the Eagles so far this game.
Up its away, and this is a boomer. Jeez, it's a 65-yard punt, and it's going to be brought down quickly. But what a hell of a punt there!
Wow, that was very impressive right there.
And out will come Roger Goodell again to see if he can extend this Raiders lead even more. And the Eagles are showing a safety blitz here, it would appear, pressing everybody, and that is exactly what they do, but incredible blocking there on the outside, on the stretch play there, stretch run, and John Davius Dingledale gets a 9-yard pickup on the play with Patrick Willis II making the tackle.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay, I'm back.
My broadcasting partner, my commentating partner is now back.
Computer is lagging for this freaking hard.
And they're going to get a first down here on the jet sweep, in which they went to Daddy Renfro there on the play, and Jet Blade was the one who made the tackle.
Jet Blade is phenomenal. Great player for the Eagles to have.
This Raiders offense just continues to just do amazing so far, as he's gonna almost throw an interception there. Goodell threw it right into coverage. Dropped pick, and the Raiders catch a break there. It appears they're not going to show us the replay, but that was Ayush Patel there with the dropped interception. Second and 10. And Goodell is going to hand it off to his running back, John Davius. Going to carry a few linemen with them and bring up 3rd and 6. 4-yard carry there for the stellar running back so far, who's been having a great performance. They have 3rd and 6 here at the 50-yard line, and he's going to avoid the sack and get massive yards on the play. 30-yard rush there for Goodell. Oh, what an incredible play there by Roger Goodell.
That was Wow. And also, once again, we are having even more technical issues, so I'll be taking over until everything resolved.
Perhaps so. But now they're most certainly in field goal range, and they don't even need to worry about what down it is. 1st and 10 for this Raiders team. Looking to throw, he takes the check. He took the check down, and John Davies just stood there, lost in the headlights. Or no, Sean Dicey there with the 4-yard loss.
Gave him the LSD because that's my only explanation why he's still there with the committee.
Wow, that's quite the comment to say on the broadcast. Did you give him LSD? Thank you, Mr. Bob Ross.
I guess.
And 2nd and 14 now for this Raiders team, no longer now in the red zone. And they're going to take the middle right there and get back into the red zone. Bring up 3rd and 4 with Goodell targeting Lucas Hampton on the play.
There, good. Just a quick good shot, but always good to get at least a good couple yards out of it.
And the Raiders are going to go 5 wide here again. Reminder, that's how Lucas Hampton got his touchdown earlier in the game. I'm going to look to throw, and they're going to target, just throw it away essentially. They went to their outside receiver, but it was never really there, and the kicking unit will come out for their field goal.
17-7 game. Definitely not what I was expecting coming into this.
And the kick is up, and it is good. And the Raiders extend their lead to 10 points.
Game is definitely not bad how I thought it would.
Oh, most certainly.
But
I mean, it was unfortunate there for that last play as Goodell seemingly missed a wide open touchdown, but they still got points out of the drive, and that's what matters the most.
And against probably the best team in the FPSL, it's pretty hard to do.
I mean, you got to consider, is this the best team in the FPSL? Because you got to consider that Packer team.
It's true, but barely beat the Vikings earlier today.
Well, out will come Joe Carter again, and his last 2 drives, not very great. Pick 6 and then 3 and out. Let's see if he can pick up the pace and play a bit better and get this Eagles team to get some points on the board. Get some more points on the board.
Mike back here because he has not been playing like his regular self as of recently, I would say.
And they're going to hand it off to a running back who's got a big hole, and he's going to get the first down. Eno Hancock. He could break one more tackle, and that was a house call. But luckily for this Raiders defense, Cam Chancellor takes him down and saves a potential massive play.
Beautiful run there, but he had Eno Hancock. He had actually bully through, but that was still a great run regardless.
And Carter is going to throw nowhere, essentially. He considered scrambling to his outside, taking the check down, but he overthrew him. He was very above his head, and that's just an incredible incomplete pass. Very inaccurate.
Dismal. Good.
And they're going to hand it off to the running back again, Hancock, and he's going to get about 3 or so yards on the play and bring up 3rd and 7.
I thought he was going to be tackled for a loss there with the 3 Raiders blitzing, but he managed to avoid all of them and get 3 yards out of the play, which is pretty impressive.
Or making a pre-snap adjustment, it would appear, and he throws over the middle, but the route does not develop in time. It's going to bring up 4th and 7. Just another unfortunate play for the Eagles team, because you could see right on the outside, Zane Augustus looked to be wide open there for a touchdown. But very tough break for the Eagles, and they're going to punt it away and give it right back to this Raiders team that's been hot so far.
Eagles. Because of them at all. Wish I had insight on what was going on, but this is... Whoa. Also have a hot take that JD3 is going to get his first pick of his FPSL career.
And he's going to take the quick pass there and not get the first down, gets a 3-yard pickup, and brings up 2nd and 7 with 6:13 left in the first half. And it's going to take the inside slant there and get the first down. He was targeting their Monsta with his 3rd reception of the game, and Tokiyami with his 2nd tackle of the game.
He's still a wide receiver for the Raiders.
And they're going to hand it off to John Davius. Not getting much there, but Batista is down. Batista! Oh, horrible injury there. You can just see Batista grabbing his right pectoral, and that's not what you want to see. But luckily for him, it looks like he's able to go sit down on the bench, and he's moving it around. With that's always, you always want to see that.
That's all you have to hope for, is that once they're on the ground.
It's an unfortunate injury. It's definitely an unfortunate injury there for Batista, but we've definitely seen worse happen to him. Very could have been worse. He could have gotten RKO'd out of nowhere, but luckily for him, it's just a pectoral strain, and he'll probably be back soon, hopefully, as they go to the outside, and John Davius Dingledale is going to get the first down.
Everybody Dingledale just going on the side there and just sprinting.
Dingledale's just able to avoid everybody and get that first down there. Just perfectly designed outside handoff. And they hand it off to John Davius again, but he's going to lose yards this time. 10th carry of the game, but he's going to lose one here. That's Patrick Willis with his 3rd tackle of the game.
Just discovered the play and then just did immediately.
And Goodell's going to throw over the middle. He's not going to get the first down, but going to be 3rd and 5 as he targets John Davius Dingledale with the reception.
A pattern, yes, since Rogers joined. Let's see, he likes Dingledale quite a lot.
And he's going to go deep, and he's going to get the reception too. Oh, that's Kevin De Bruyne with the reception. I thought that was a disastrous play almost. I mean, I saw the wide open out route there, but he's able to thread a needle. And a perfect extension there by Brunier to get the reception.
Throw there, and even better catch. I've not liked him, but he's really impressive.
They're going to hand it off to John Davies again. Cuts right side, and he's going to get 2 yards on the pickup.
He was brought down at the 26. A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
Bad, not bad. Could have used some more yards, but fine. We should have a halftime, but the technical issues, that might not be possible.
And here we are exiting the 2-minute warning with this Raiders offense at 2nd and 8, looking to pass. And he's gonna get a completion there, but we have an injury on this Eagles defense. That is Alford with the injury, DeMarcus Alford.
This is just injury ball, because isn't that like the 3rd or 4th person injured in the first half?
I believe so.
This is a brutal game so far.
Just a very unfortunate series of events for this Eagles team. And that's the second injury on this drive alone. And they throw quickly, and the slant is going to be complete. And they're just getting closer and closer to the end zone with De Bruyne getting another reception.
They have a starting role after this game because he's had 2 throws and 2 catches gone to him.
I mean, you can see Jet Blade there just trying to jar it loose, but Brunier just has a great ability to keep those balls held in and not lose them.
Grip on that damn thing.
They're going to throw over the middle, and Hampton is not going to get the first down. Tried, but he's going to be 2 yards short, bringing up 2nd and 2.
Trying to show off that power. What? Here, he's just been a power tight end.
Now you gotta wonder, when do you think this Eagles team's gonna start calling their timeouts? Because at this rate, you're gonna want to have a lot more time. And there we go, more timeouts by the Eagles, saving that time for the next drive. And they're able to take down Goodell with the sack and bring up 3rd and 6.
So, what do you think they're going to run on 3rd and 6? If say a short pass, but
if I were the Raiders, so far all game, these middle inside routes have been open all game. And that's definitely what they should go with. As a wide receiver stumbles in the snow, and he's just got to get rid of that with pressure going in his face. And that's a lot of time for Joe Carter to see if he can make some magic happen with the last minute in this first half. And the kick is good. Kick is good. And that'll extend the Raiders' lead to 13. I don't think this is how anybody expected this first half to go.
Raiders were going to be having a decisive game against the Eagles. A wild ride so far.
And the kickoff is up, on its way, and they're not going to kneel in the end zone. Going to use some precious time there to see if they can get past the 25-yard line, and they do, extending and getting to the 27. Questionable call there, using 8 seconds there to get just 2 more yards and rather than if you just kneeled it.
It was very weird. I'd much rather have the extra time than 2 extra yards because time is very valuable when it's this low.
Oh yeah, most definitely. 2 yards were definitely worth those 8 seconds. As Joe Carter now has less time to work with, 49. Let's hope those 2 yards make the difference. As he's going to go quickly over the middle, and it's going to be dropped. May have been better for them, as they're able to stop the clock and redesign that play.
Need a big play here. That's the only way we're getting a touchdown.
I mean, I'm not sure exactly what that throw was though, because he threw that into double coverage. There was a linebacker and a cornerback there was not a lot of separation on that break either. Very questionable throws here by Joe Carter in this first half. As he throws quickly again, and he's going to get the first down, and they call the timeout with the slant, threading that needle. And they're going to drive down this field with DeMar DeRozan getting his first catch of the game.
Yeah, he's definitely proved himself. That's how they got him, but...
And this Raiders are making some pre-snap adjustments. They don't like what they see, because they're going to overload the line, and Carter is forced to take it himself and get the first down, but he didn't go out of bounds. And they're not calling their timeout either. They're letting it run.
This is risky. What are they doing?
And now they
And now we call the timeout?
that was just 10 seconds wasted. Awful. Simply awful.
What are they doing?
Ghost Talk with worse clock management than Nathaniel Hackett. Good lord.
What?
And they're going to throw it here, but that's 10 less seconds they can work with, and they're going to get the first down near field goal range, and they're not calling it, and they got to spike it. They don't have timeouts, but they got to clock it. And they're not clocking it.
Playoff?
3, 2.
Playoff?
That's just abysmal clock management. You took 13 seconds to line up and clock it? Everyone was together. It's not that hard. That is embarrassing for this Eagles team.
I was able to get a halftime report with Mr. Of their incredible first half. It's been nice to start for us. We need to keep up the momentum, make adjustments on both sides of the ball, but I'm liking what I've been seeing out of our team so far. We hope we can keep it up in the second half. They don't need much. They just need to hold the Eagles, which granted is a hard task, but isn't it they've shown.
And it would appear that this Eagles special teams has learned from their mistake. They're going to kneel here instead of using 8 precious seconds for 2 yards.
I don't think those 8 seconds would have saved them.
I mean, that would have been 8 more seconds to see if they could have clocked it, but...
Oh yeah, but...
Just very bad clock management there by Ghost Hawk.
Help is also running out of that.
And Carter is just going to throw that away immediately. Did not let the play develop at all. Just immediately threw it away, and it's going to bring up 2nd and 10.
Is Carter okay? Like, because he is not playing like himself at all. Honestly, just getting sacked.
And Carter's going to look to pass. And he's going to roll out and throw it away. Man, he started out 6 for 6 on the day, and that completion percentage is just dropping fast. 10 of 18 now.
Finally, we got someone new in the booth so I can stop.
And Carter is just going to be wildly inaccurate and bring a 4th down. I mean, I don't know what more you can expect out of your quarterback. That's just very, very inaccurate, and this Raiders team's offense is just going to get the ball right back. And it's just looking very bad for the Eagles today.
What a return here from Richie Hamlin right now. He's averaging 26 per return. He's not a very good corner, but he definitely has the athleticism to be a good returner.
Oh, I agree. He's been looking great throughout the entirety of this game.
Yeah, as far as pure athletic talent goes, I think Richie Hamlin has to be one of the best players in the FPSL, just doesn't have the coverage skills you'd expect.
And Goodell is going to pump fake, look to throw, takes a check down, he gets blown up immediately. Jet Blade just lays the hit on Daddy Renfro.
Tell you what, a couple seconds later, that would have been a pick six, assuming he catches it, of course, but that was just not a great throw there.
I'm not really sure about the decision making there. I mean, if you look at the top right, it looks like he had the post wide open. The cover 4 just broke. It was a pretty simple cover 4 with no deep safety, and I think that was a massive mistake there by Roger Goodell. Goodell's going to take the middle again, and it's going to be Lucas Hampton dancing around, but it's going to bring up 3rd and 6 with his 7th reception of the game for 76 yards.
That was a little weird there. I think looks like Hampton got tripped up a little. If he didn't, he might have been able to get a couple more yards out of that one.
I mean, it's got to be the snow. I mean, just keeping your footing in this, they've got to be slipping, and we've seen it throughout the entirety of this game. As Goodell is going to go deep, but it's just going to be too far to the left and just uncatchable for their wide receiver here.
That throw wasn't great there, but Goodell's been doing quite well throughout this game. A lot better than I think people expected him to.
I mean, the Raiders started out this season 0-2, and they have rebounded incredibly against the reigning Super Bowl champs.
Yeah, if they're able to hold out this victory here, that'd be huge momentum going into the rest of the season.
And out comes Joe Carter now to see if he can step up compared to how he's been doing throughout the entirety of this game. He started out 6 for 6, and now he's 10 for 18 with a lot of questionable throws.
One thing is, it does really look like the snow is starting to get to him and Goodell as well here.
That may just be what Carter's weakness is the snow. That might be why he's throwing inaccurately today. As they're going to hand it off to Eno Hancock and get about 5 yards on the pickup. Or no, sorry, no, Tajari Joyce with the pickup. one of the rare times that you're not seeing Eno Hancock out here. You gotta wonder, do you think they're making some, on the sideline, do you think they're making some adjustments?
I don't think so. I just think Hancock's already had a long night, so he's probably a little bit tired, or is giving a minute to rest there.
Very possible, very possible. And 2nd and 5, Carter is going to have a clean pocket, throws to the out route, but it's going to be broken up. 50% completion percentage now.
That corner broke on the ball beautifully there. I'm not quite sure who it was, but that was a fantastic play.
I believe that was... No. Apologies, it was not him. That was Russell Clark there with the breakup. And Carr's going to line up in shotgun on 3rd and 5. And he's going to scramble, go to the right side, and he's going to get the first down, but he could have cut upfield way sooner than that. I mean, if we look at the replay here, Cam Zonum just stays with them the entire time. There was a spy the entire time, but just 5 seconds before, just cut up field and just get the first down that way instead of dancing around. But no complaints there. He got the first down, and that's all that matters. Breaking tackles to get it. Play action. And diving catch there. Reaching out, Zane Augustus, and he's going to get the first down. It's looking like this Eagles offense is finally getting into tempo. They're looking amazing so far this drive. And Carter's just going to throw on the run and throw it away immediately.
It looks like he just missed the throw there. That was the same play that Russell Clark broke up earlier, so I think he might have been trying to lead his receiver a little more outside, but that time it was too far.
And Carter's going to line up under his center. Looking to throw. Clean pocket. And he's going to take the underneath, and he's not going to get the first down, 3rd and 2, as he targets Eno Hancock, who's got his 3rd reception of the game. Now we're looking at 3rd and short here. In this scenario, do you think you hand it off to your running back? Well, that is exactly what they do, but the play is blown up. They're not going to get it. 4th and 3. And that's Cam Zonum again with the tackle on this drive.
Cam's on him there. He hasn't done a whole lot this season. It's only 3 tackles so far, but that was a beautiful play by him there. One thing to keep an eye on is he has been moved to an edge defender this game as opposed to being an outside linebacker.
And now we have to see what the Eagles do here, because it's still early in the 3rd, and they're going to go for it. It's early in the 3rd quarter, but they're going to risk it all right here. And they're going to throw quickly over the middle, and the pass is broken up. The Raiders stop the Eagles on offense. Just an incredible game for them today.
I did not expect that play call at all there. I really thought they would have punted it and tried to pin the Raiders deep, but they did in fact go for it. And Dexter White with another amazing play to break that one up.
Just very risky play calling here by Ghost Hawks Eagles.
I really thought he was going to be able to catch that one, but...
I'm not going to call it a bad play call. I mean, it was a very catchable ball, just unfortunately dropped by the receiver. Or, no, not dropped, but more so just broken up there by the Raiders defense.
Yeah, it was a decent throw, decent play call, just even better defensive play.
And that was a Chunky Ragu there with the tackle, as John Davius Dingledale got a 5-yard carry, and it'll bring up 2nd and 5 with Brady lining up in the shotgun. He's going to hand it off to John Davius again, but that play's blown up. That went nowhere.
So that was Tony Chungus again. He's been doing a lot this game, and that's to make another big play there. The more you see out of Chungus, the better it looks. He didn't do too much last season. He's really been having a breakout so far here.
I mean, you can just see he instant shed and just said, "Come over here, John Davius," and just brought him down, forcing the 3rd down and long.
Yeah, the way he just threw that blocker aside, there's not a whole lot of other people that can do that.
And the Raiders are going to line up in 5 wide here. Pocket so clean all day, and it's going to be complete.
Yeah,
And
he
that's-
had all day in the pocket there. You can't give him that much time. He might not be a great throwing quarterback, but anybody's going to be able to find an open receiver with that much time.
And that was Nikel Sunde with the reception. And we saw him get injured earlier in this game, but it's nice to see him back out there making huge plays for the Raiders.
Yeah, great to see him back there. He was one of their top targets last season.
Goodell's going to throw quickly, taking the in route to the outside receiver, and he's going to get the 1st down. 1st and goal now for this Raiders offense.
I believe that was Sunday with consecutive receptions.
And yes, it was. 3rd reception of the game, and that's back-to-back receptions now. I mean, you got to be careful easing him back into the offense following the injury, but he's been balling out so far this drive with the back-to-back receptions, as Goodell is going to dance around, but he's going to be sacked now by Chungus with his 3rd sack of the game.
Chungus has just been a one-man wrecking ball in this drive. He has a TFL and a sack now. He is absolutely insane at the moment.
He is having the game of his life right now. 3rd sack on Goodell, and that's going to force this Raiders offense into a 2nd and goal situation.
Yeah, I see what Goodell is trying to do there, but you can't run into the pressure. We'll see how he rebounds here.
And he's just going to take the in route over the middle and bring up 3rd and goal, edging closer and closer to the goal line, as that was Daddy Renfro there with the reception.
Yeah, it's a good decision there. Puts him on the 40-yard line or so and sets him up to potentially be in 4-down territory here if they don't get it.
And we can see the Eagles D-line just completely stacking the box, anticipating a run, but they're not going to get that, and Goodell's just going to take the check down for the wide open touchdown to John Davius Dingledale. I mean, they just ran commit that entire play. There was 3 receivers wide open on the play.
Yeah, they were not at all prepared for a pass there. And honestly, I wasn't either. I thought that was almost a definite running situation, but they went with the pass and it worked out.
I mean, you could just see they blitzed 8 defenders on that play, and wow, the Raiders are going to go for 2 here to make it a 3-touchdown game, and they're going to get it too.
Looks like Dingledale got a little bit choked up there or something, or maybe he was just taking it back for him. Was it a taunt? Not sure, but it worked anyway, so Raiders
Just
are out showing
Yeah, perhaps just giving himself up there. Yeah, just going down immediately, not trying to showboat in any ways, and just extends the lead as it should be to 3 touchdowns. And this Eagles team, reigning Super Bowl champions, just a rough showing for them tonight on Sunday Night Football.
Now, of all things you would have expected coming into this game, did you expect Roger Goodell to be outplaying Joseph Carter?
Oh, not at all, no. I mean, this is a quarterback that got suspended for 4 games last season on the Falcons, and he did not show very great performances in the early half of season 1, but he's been playing amazingly in this game.
Yeah, the way Goodell has taken over this game is really surprising to me. I honestly didn't think he had it in him to do this good, but here he is. Big turnaround from the Colonel Booty-led offense.
And now Joe Carter's Eagles are going to see if they can at least make this deficit a little less daunting, and Carter is just going to take the check down there and get 2 yards on the play, looking for Griffin on his first catch of the game.
Raiders defense has to make sure not to give up too much here. They are up 21, but they could definitely end up choking this one away if they're not careful.
And with that off the hands of Zane Augustus there.
So that was tight coverage, but still an unexpected catch, being one of the best receivers in the FPSL.
It was tight coverage, but like you said, yeah, you got to come down with that. And as I was about to say before, that last check down to Griffin has now put Carter well into the third quarter, now above, or not above, at 100 yards passing. And you would have expected him to get that in the first quarter. Just not a great passing game for him so far, as he's going to take the quick slant to Zane Augustus, but he's not going to get the first down, and we got another 3 and out here for this Eagles offense. He's been having an amazing game so far. Just with amazing, great coverage. He's able to stop them well short of the first down.
He gave the completion, or that's not a big deal at all. Still able to stop them short of the sticks, and now we're going to force a punt.
It doesn't even look like they're punting it. No. Oh no, they are now. The animation showed the huddle, but Losaw came to his senses, and they're going to punt it here. And it's going to be a 60-ish yard punt, and they're going to be brought down here. And Roger Goodell is just going to see if he can add to his lead now. But this game is just looking put away at this point. And Goodell's going to line up in the shotgun, looking to pass, and he's going to take the middle, not get the first down, but that is going to put Goodell over 200 yards on the day.
That's a good throw there on Baron. He's moving to his right, and he's still able to deliver an accurate pass to Lucas Hampton there.
You can just see Hampton immediately securing the catch, making sure the catch is secure before going for any yards after. But he's tackled immediately, and they're going to go to Hampton again on the check down, and you're going to get the first down.
This is really all this offense needs to do here. Don't do anything too complicated. Just do some short, simple routes and runs to keep burning this clock and move downfield.
That's the best thing they should be doing at this point, because while the Eagles offense, while it's not been looking great, you do not want to be leaving them with a lot of time to see if they can make the 3-touchdown comeback.
Yes, burn out all the clock you can here and keep the ball moving.
And wide receiver in motion. Fake jet sweep, and they're going to take the inside-in route. Not get the first down, obviously, but lots of adjustments there to see if they could catch this Eagles defense off guard, as that's Hampton now with his 10th reception of the game.
Yeah, the Eagles defense did a good job not biting on the trick play, so Goodell just took what he had and picked up some yards.
And Goodell comes out of the huddle incredibly quickly, handing off to John Davius. He's going to get about 5 or so yards on the carry.
As a very late pick, John Davius does a pretty respectable job here, averaging around 4.5 yards per carry. He's definitely not some world beater, but he's a very solid halfback at times.
I mean, he's definitely been outperforming Sean Daishi, who was the starter earlier this season. Correct me if I'm wrong. And Goodell is going to dance around the pocket and be brought down by the Eagles' D line. Alford immediately just getting in his face, and that's going to be 4th down.
I believe that was Alford and Shreko Savage combining on that one. Just not a great play from Goodell. Got a little bit antsy in the pocket. Took a step. Let's see if the Raiders can pin him deep here. Looks like Eagles are trying to block this one.
And block it they don't, and this is going to be an incredible punt for them down at the 5-yard line.
Yeah, that was the perfect punt. As soon as it hit the ground and checked them perfectly, they're going to be starting, looks like, on a 6. This will be very hard for Eagles to make much of this drive.
And out will come Joe Carter to see if he can make this massive deficit just slightly less intimidating.
This is kind of seeming like upset week here so far. Yesterday you had the Bengals lose to the Patriots. Now it's looking like the Eagles are in danger as well.
They're going to hand it off to Eno Hancock there, who's going to get 4 yards on the carry, and that's going to run the clock more and more. But the Eagles need 3 touchdowns, and do you think they should be using as much clock as they're using right now, or should they just go to the pass-first offense?
I really think if they want to have a chance in this one, they just need to start airing the ball out as much as they can. If it does get intercepted, I don't think it hurts too much. This game's basically over anyway.
Yeah, and they're not following that game plan. They're going to hand it off to Hancock again, going on the outside, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 4, and they will likely just run out the 3rd quarter and bring us to the 4th quarter.
You think they're kind of waving the white flag here, or do you think they're trying to come back here?
I'd like to think that they're trying to come back here. It's just questionable play calling by Ghost Hawk.
Not even snapping the ball there. I honestly don't think that they even think they're still in this spot.
And that will put an end to the 3rd quarter as the Las Vegas Raiders, the 0-2 Las Vegas Raiders, may I remind you, are currently up by 21 points to the 2-0 reigning Super Bowl champion Philadelphia Eagles. This is just not the game that anyone could have expected, as Carter is going to go over the middle and get the 1st down. Incredible no, dropped it. From our angle, that looked like a completion.
That was a beautiful break up there. He kept flying in on that ball and knocked it out. You know, he had it initially, but it didn't survive contact with the ground, so that's going to be an incompletion. See, I was 28 there. I believe that's Cam Chancellor.
And the Raiders are going to get a solid return here, bringing it past the 50-yard line to the 38.
That was another strong return there. Good thing the Eagles got him when they did, or else it looked like he might have had plenty of room. We have a Raiders here. It's pretty surprising, especially compared to their last week performance, but they just had their system and stuck with it. Looks like it's starting to work now.
As Goodell is able to draw him off sides there. Ooh, thank you for the echo, Kyle. That was amazing, as that false start is going to send them back 5 yards. And that'll be 1st and 15. And Goodell's going to make some pre-snap adjustments. Hands it off to his running back, John Davian Dingledale III. And he's not going to get much out of that.
It does appear that Kyle is still echoing some momentary technical difficulties.
As I turn him down to 0%, and now I don't even hear myself echoing in his mic. As we are now at 2nd and 10, and Goodell is going to take it himself, and oh goodness, oh my, was the Eagles defense sleeping there.
It looks like they were not prepared for him to play at all. He had pulled the ball out and started running it, and they were just standing there.
No one reacted at all. That was an incredible fake by him. Nobody moving at all.
I think part of it maybe these white uniforms are very hard to spot in these snowy conditions. That's what I'll blame it on, instead of just terrible awareness by the Eagles defense.
All I gotta say is that the Eagles are the home team. They could have worn the white all they wanted. It's always the home team's choice of what jerseys they wear, and they chose not to go with white.
Sean Beck with his first carry of the game there, and that's how you'd expect from him. 1 yard gain.
And Goodell's going to hand off to John Davian, who's not going to get the first down, brings up 3rd and 7, 2-yard pickup on the play.
You can tell the Eagles defense is just getting thirsty for a stop. It looked like at that time the linebacker tried to punch out a ball, but unsuccessfully.
And they're going to hand off to John Davian again. But he's not going to get the first down, but they're well in field goal range, and they can extend this lead just now, not just by 3 touchdowns, but a touchdown and a field goal now.
Like Jay Rugga getting a nice little smack there from his coach, just a little token of appreciation. Not too much to appreciate him for, but...
And it hit the uprights, but that's going to be a good field goal though. Doink and in.
It was close for a minute. Oh no, it didn't hit the upright, I don't think.
Wow, the audio seems to have baited us, but that's through the uprights, and now the Eagles have a 28-point lead. Or sorry, no, 24-point lead in this game.
See, looking to next week here, the Eagles will be playing at Miami in a Thursday night game. That's going to be a difficult match because they've been red hot all season. And then the Vegas have a home game, a Saturday night game, that is, against the Minnesota Vikings. So both these teams are going to have back-to-back primetime games.
And at this point, there's not much more that Joe Carter's Eagles can really do. So, heading out of this game, they should really just make sure they have a great game plan for that Dolphins team. And Carter is going to look deep. Not deep, no, but he's going to go to the middle and not get the first down. 7-yard pickup on the play.
I'm sure Raiders defense doesn't mind giving up that here. Really, it's garbage time, and they're just trying to prevent any huge plays from happening.
Yeah, at this point, you're just really playing for morale at this point. And Carter's going to take the check down, get the first down, and stay in bounds, and that clock will continue to run. But at this point, there's not much more coming back. There's not much more. You will not really see a comeback in this game, I don't think. And Carter will line up in the shotgun again, making a pre-snap adjustment. And he's going to be blown up immediately. They're going to call that a fumble, and his lineman very lucky to fall on that. And that's going to be a loss of 7 yards on the play.
See, I wasn't quite able to see that there. Who was it on the sack? Looks like a replay doesn't show it. Did you catch it by any chance?
I did not, no. But either way, strip sack here, and they're going to lose 7 yards on the play and just make it so much more difficult for the Eagles. As they're going to go over the middle now, and Zane Augustus is just going to gain a massive amount of yards right back. 15-yard reception for Zane Augustus. And they're going to send the running back out in motion. And he seemed to have had him he seemed to have beat his man. Our angle really didn't show there was a deep safety, but Carter went immediately to Augustus for the first down. If they show the replay, we might need to see if Eno Hancock was wide open there. And they will not show us the replay, as that sends us into first and 10 with 8 minutes and 15 seconds left in this fourth quarter. And just an inaccurate pass by Carter.
Carter has looked shook all night. I don't know if it's the pressure or it's too cold for him or what. He just hasn't been the same.
I mean, it's a good thing this Eagles team does not play in snow a lot. You would think so, them being from Philadelphia, but there was not many snow games in Season 1 of the FPSL, and Carter is just very much struggling in the snow so far.
Oh, look, he hit that one.
And he was able to hit the inside slant there to Augustus, who now has 3 receptions in a row on this drive.
Surprisingly, that's only Joseph Smith's second solo tackle of the game. It'll be interesting to see when stats come out how many assists he has, but that's a lot reduced production from what he had last year.
And Carter is going to go look and just overthrow his man.
Carter has missed yet another throw.
Just not the offensive showdown that you expected this to be.
And I assume this is 4-down territory here. Yes, it is.
And it's going to be a toss play, but he's not going to get it. Blown up. Joyce went airborne and got sent back there.
I thought initially he had a chance to get it, but 55 on that defense just came flying in and blew him up. That was a beautiful play there.
This Raiders defense has just looked phenomenal this game. I mean, you're up 24 points and they're just still showing maximum effort.
Yeah, they like the score where it is and they don't want to let it move anymore. I'm trying to send a message that they're improved now, that this is a defense that's going to be balling out all season.
And they're going to hand it off to John Davian, but he's not going to get much out of there. 1 yard loss on his 18th carry of the game. And that was Chunky Ragu there with the tackle. And we have a tight end in motion. But they're going to hand it off to John Davian. Carries one man with them, but he's not going to get the first down. 3rd and 6. But at this point, you're not really playing for points or first downs anymore. You just kind of want to... You want the game to end. You want to head home. You want to celebrate a little bit, don't you think? All right, good talk, babe. As we come into 3rd and 6. And throws over the middle, and he's got the first down. wide open receiver there, and that's Daddy Renfro.
Goodell did a great job there, just hitting the open receiver, and that's another first down.
Raiders offense just continuing to add to their great performance here, as we now have a 1st and 10 with 5:29 left in the 4th quarter.
I will say I am the biggest Raiders FPSL truther, and even I did not expect this performance from them. I thought they might have had a chance at a win, but not anything this dominant.
Well, they've definitely made a statement that they're no joke in the FPSL, and anybody can win and upset a team. And maybe 7 weeks from now, we could see this team in the playoffs.
Yeah, week 1 was a really close game. They came up just short. Week 2 was obviously a blowout, but I think that was just some small defensive scheming issues. But now that they had it figured out, they are cooking.
And Dicey's able to shed the first tackle, but he's going to be taken down short. Bring up 3rd and 4 with 4:20 left in the 4th quarter.
I'd almost expect another pass here, but let's see.
And the Eagles, and he's going to moss a man. He went up
That
for
was caught.
Daddy Renfro climbed a ladder and said, "I'm bigger than you, and you know it." Forget about Zane Augustus. Daddy Renfro is establishing himself in this game. And we have a flag here, and that'll likely be a face mask on this Eagles defense. No, holding. We have a holding on the offense here. As Daddy Renfro, after his incredible moss play, holds the play and sends them back 10 yards.
Looks like the FPSL is very excited about that moss fair. As Jingle Belly has said, I'm calling you Daddy from now on. That was an exceptional catch, though, so I suppose that's acceptable behavior.
They're going to hand it off to John Davian, who is going to be caught immediately on his 21st carry of the game. And that's going to shorten. It's going to bring up 2nd and 17, shortening it by 3 yards. Just going to continue to burn more clock here as we get closer and closer to the 2-minute warning. They're going to hand it off to the running back, John Davian, who's able to shed the first tackle. Cuts to the right. That's Dicey, yes.
It does look like a Raiders defense is getting excited on the sidelines there. They know they've won this game, and they have won it in dominant fashion.
Now, if the Raiders want to, they could just bring this down to the 2-minute warning and just shed more time off the clock. And it looks like that's exactly what they're going to do.
Me personally here, I would try to catch him off guard with a deep play action, probably a jump ball of Sunday in the end zone.
And that's not what they're going to do here. They're going to take the 2-minute warning, and we'll have to wait slightly longer to see what they do on this 3rd and 11.
I do expect a run here, seeing as there's still a little time left, but if they do pass it, I wouldn't be shocked.
And Goodell's going to line up under center. And he's got a giant hole. Dicey is just short, 2 yards shy of the first down.
I do believe that almost ties for the longest run of his career.
And as you can see there in the replay, just incredible blocking by this Raiders offense. And they're going to go for it. They want to call a game and just leave now.
See, I'm expecting a pass here, personally. I don't think they do 4 runs in a... Oh, it's a toss.
Toss play, and it's going to be blown up immediately. Dicey went nowhere.
As usual in Madden, toss plays do go nowhere, but that was a good effort nonetheless. I think a pass would have been a good call there, but it doesn't matter too much, seeing as they're up 24.
Well, let's see what Joe Carter and the Eagles are going to do on the last drive of this game.
do you think at least try to make an end zone drive here to reduce the embarrassment a little, or what do you think?
I would think so. I would think they're going to try and just go deep with Zane Augustus and just get him his touchdown for the game. And that is not what they're going to do. They're going to... Joe Carter's going to sense the pressure and throw it away, and now he's 19 of 36 on 19 of 36. 50% completion percentage, just not what you want to see out of the highly accurate Joe Carter.
And let's see here if this Raiders defense can force a turnover, maybe just to really send a message that they are here.
And he's going to throw quickly to the check down and screen play, and he is going to get the first down there.
You can really tell how much the offensive coordinator is trying to hold Carter's hand here, just giving him a nice little screen that he can't mess up.
Yeah, at this point he's probably just boosting that stat line, making the completion percentage a little less bad. And they're going to go deep over the middle, and he's got a completion at midfield. Maybe the best play of the day for this Eagles offense.
Yeah, they haven't done much all night, but that was a little something there to build them. Maybe just a little bit something to look at going into training this week.
And they're going to call a timeout here with 30 seconds left, despite trailing by 24 points. I guess they really want these points. They really want some more points before the game ends. Let's see if they get it. And tip drill and nearly intercepted there.
And some updates here. It does appear that I had previously announced that Sunday Night Football next week would be Vikings at Raiders, so that has been flexed. Sunday Night Football next week is now Rams at Packers.
That may just be a great... Honestly, that might be a great idea for both teams. I mean, Raiders, they are currently on Sunday Night Football, so to have back-to-back weeks... We don't want to show our favoritism here, but the Packers are also 3-0, and we want to see some competitive ball game. We want to see some competitive football. As Carter's going to go over the middle, uses their last timeout, and that's 18 seconds left in the red zone. Would you say that was the correct game though to choose for Sunday Night Football?
Yeah, I think that's a good decision there. I think Packers and Rams should be pretty competitive.
Yes.
And Carter is likely going to be causing a false start.
Let's see. Another announcement there is for Week 10 Sunday Night Football is Packers at Rams, and that may possibly be flexed out.
And Carter is going to go towards the sideline, and he's not going to get out of bounds, and that will do it, folks. And in dominating fashion, the Raiders are going to defeat the reigning Super Bowl champions 31-7.
That was a stunning upset here.
What the hell happened?
Looks like Packwatch is currently trending on FPSL Twitter.
Because of course it is.
Looks like Carter needs some consoling after that horrible game. Let's look at some stats here. Roger Goodell with almost double the QBR that Joe Carter had. That is not a stat line I at all expected coming into this one. That was a wonderful game from him. Let's see if he can keep it up going into the season.
First till I get up, time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us.
What
and
is this
love
garbage?
Is all we'll ever trust. Yeah. No, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go. Through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go. Through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll life along the way, melodies we haven't played. No, I don't want no rest.
I am sincerely sorry to the
Going
victims of this
around these
music.
walls, fighting to create a song. I don't wanna miss a beat. And on we'll go. Light.
Kyle, are we off the air yet? Hello, Kyle. Are you still live? Are you still live?